know. I took a little longer than usual to get around to my chair. How's everybody doing? I hope y'all doing well. Hey y'all! You know, I don't know if that's getting annoying to you, but it's getting annoying to me. I don't know if I'm going to say it every time. I don't have to have a signature, do I? Ow. Ow. You know this happens every single time I try to pull these off. It always hangs on this side. Look at these little hairs. Why this side? Do y'all ever have some food that you just want to eat and you know you shouldn't? I love this. Frito scoops. Get a bag of family size Frito scoops. Get 2 cans of Rotel hot chilies. You get them in the where the tomatoes, stewed tomatoes, things like that are. Drain them real good. Just open them with a can opener. Drain them out in the sink. Put them in a bowl. Both cans. That's all. Then get 2 tubs of whipped cream cheese. A little pint apiece, like that. Actually, you could just do 1 pint and 1 can. Okay? If it's a big group of people, you want to do 2 pints and 2 cans. It's 1 to 1. And that's it. You just mix it up, and people are like, oh my gosh, this is the most amazing dip. You could add cheese. You could add spices. And like, you don't have to add a thing, and everybody loves it. A can of Rotel chilies has to be hot. If you do mild, it'll be like, I taste like soup with cream. You want the hot. Drain them real good though, it'll make it's soupy. And get the whipped cream cheese because then you don't have to wait for it to melt and it's easier to mix. So that's what you get. Whipped cream cheese, hot Rotel chilies drained well, put them together, stir them up. You can do it in less than a minute. Yeah. And then get a bag of Frito scoops and put that right beside that, 2 bowls right beside each other, and people will think you hung the moon. Every time I take that in my life group, I know if y'all guys are watching, you're just going, it's true, we love it. I had one guy that told me, he says, I can't wait till you get here every time. I thought, oh, he says, I love your dip. I love you too. It's okay. Okay, so what am I going to do today? I'm going to do something unusual. I want to show you the power of a MAC wipe. You're not going to believe it. These are my little demi wipes, meaning they're a little bit smaller. It's 30 sheets, and this is the little tiny size that you can take with you when you travel. I like the smell. And the way that they work is absolutely amazing. I want you to watch this. 1 wipe. All gone. Do you see that? 1 wipe. Did you see that? 1 wipe. And if you really want to clean it up. Now, if I wanted to, I'm going underneath it too. Look at the difference. Gone. There's a little bit of fibers in this. So you may get a fiber or 2 on your lashes because of waterproof mascara is sticky. But if you sit there and rub it back and forth on the waterproof mascara, it'll come off. I don't want to do that because all I want to do today is tell you that Bree says hi. Adriana, you always notice that Bree has ball and she's saying hi to you today. That's one of my southern subbies, and I can't talk. Okay, so what was next? Well, I was going to show you this palette tutorial. And you know what? I don't know that it's going to match the size, so maybe I should take off both. I just want to show you the drastic difference. Look, 1 wipe. Gone. Okay, I didn't get the end good. That's just because I didn't put any pressure on the end, so it didn't do. It's gone. It's gone. And I'm going to do underneath too. I'm going to tear it up, but I'm going to keep the, Have you ever been around that one lady in the grocery store that doesn't seem to notice that her children are driving everybody else crazy? Are you feeling that way right now, like Beth? Okay. Alright. Also, my husband's grilling out. Did you hear that? Because as I'm talking. My husband is grilling out, and so I'm going to have to hurry, for one thing. And also, that's why I'm sweaty, because I just went out and was smelling I love the smell of coals. He's got a big green egg. That's what I gave him. That was his big present. Yeah, I see it, Brie. Okay, so, shadow primers. You know that I like Urban Decay eye primer, but I don't know. I probably should try it again because remember we ended up finding out it was my contacts that were messing with my eyes, not any of my primers, shadows, mascaras, or liners. It was the contacts themselves. I don't want to have to spank her. I never do spank her. Y'all know that. But I do have to put her out sometime. Anyway, so here's the two primers. They're both in sample size. Too Faced Shadow Insurance, very good, and Smashbox 24 Photo Finish Shadow Primer, longer. So Photo Finish or Shadow Insurance? Hey, that's what we'll do. We'll make this into a test of primers at the same time. So on my right eye, it's my right hand. Normally I put these together, but I'm just going to put some on my lid. And I start on the eyelid because that's where you want a lot of the vibrant color. A lot of people do it in their crease because they don't have a crease. I don't really have a creasing problem. Okay, and then you always do the tear duct and then come right under it and the outer corner because you want that shadow also to stay. So just smooth it out. Someone told me that you should go backward as well as forward. Obviously just to get, you know, in real good. Okay. So I've done that. By the way, I just went so totally overboard. You don't have to go that long. So now I'm going to do the Smashbox 24 Photo Finish. Bree, no ma'am. No. No. Okay. I really feel like that's too much. I'm used to doing that for 2 eyes, y'all. I think this is too much. I think you can do too much. Okay, so I'm going to start again on the lid. Then I go up in the crease. Then I go under the brow. Smooth it out real pretty. You want to get it real uneven, just like you're icing a cake. Like you're icing a cake. You want to get nice and smooth and even. Then come down by your tear duct and go underneath your eye. Because you do, again, you want it to stick there too. Okay, so I did have way too much. So rather than use it and rub it in and have too much on, I'm going to take it off with the leftover of this MAC wipe. Again, I just wanted to show y'all, if I wanted to and rub it real good, I could have also got off my mascara. That's how good a MAC wipe is. It is the best. Everybody talks about they don't know if it's healthy. I don't know if it's healthy or not. Anyway. Okay, so I do usually wait a few seconds just to get it a little... There, that's good enough. You want it to dry a little bit, I guess. Now I'm using the Disney Alice Through the Looking Glass by Urban Decay. And if you remember, I showed you this the other day, but when you open the top, there's absolutely nothing to do with makeup. It's this cute little saying, and you open the little sides at the same time. It's kind of awkward, actually. And you get a butterfly out of it that raises its little wings. And what does it have to say? It says, I'm not strange, weird, off, nor crazy. My reality is just different from yours. We're all mad here. By the way, did y'all know there really were mad people from the glue from being a hatter? I forgot if it's 17 or 1800s. I don't know these things. But it was real. Real. Okay, so I'm going to use my M Cosmetics powder. And I'm going to tell you guys, I'm pretty impressed with this powder. Y'all know I'm a Double Perfection Chanel powder person. But this M Cosmetics, it's the color is Bare, which is number 4, and it's Love Me For Me Flawless Finish Powder. And for one thing, it's very wide. It's very classy. It looks like the reverse of Chanel. It's a square. Instead of black on white, it's white on black. And it's period EM, which is me backwards in a mirror. So it's the reflection of me. And I guess that's how Michelle felt about it, and that's how she feels like it should be for you. But there's a very large, nice mirror. Very large. Look how large that is. And it's good powder. I think I'll powder my nose. Now what I would say about this powder is it is extremely mattifying. And I'm beginning to feel like I like it better than my Chanel. And I know some of you just fell out of your chair, so I'm going to wait a minute. Get back in your chair. Yep. I probably should use a brush. I don't know why I didn't. Remember, always go under. Oh, what is that? What a day I've had. My goodness. Look at all this. You know what? I was out there where all that coal was. I wonder if I got it on me. If you're wondering, was it the taking off the makeup? No, it wasn't. It's not that. Okay, I'm not going to overdo this. So, the only reason I have this is so that I can see what I'm doing, and I'm going to start with Royal Flush, and then I'm going to go to Kingdom and then Gone Mad. Actually, with the colors I have on, I could do Chronosphere. I haven't tried that. That's what I would do. And then use Mirror. It's interesting, the dark colors are kind of dark, dreary, or time, like time makes you older. Anyway, so this is Royal Flush, this beautiful champagne color right here. This is Chronosphere, which is like the color I've got on. It's like a golden caramel. And then I'm going to actually stay in this corner. I was going to go up there, and then I'm going to do Mirror, which is kind of charcoal gray. So again, I'm going to use an E55. Which is an eye shader. It's a little short. It's not considered a short shader, just so you know. I have to put that down to talk to you guys. So I showed you the colors I'm going to use, so I'm just going to use them now. And I start right under here and then just drag it back like that. Make sure that, and then I pat it in just to get it into the pores good. And then I blend it just a little. Don't over blend, because you really, sometimes when you over blend a highlight, you lose the highlight. Then I'm going to go back into it and do right straight up and down like that on the tear duct. Why? Because it gets the inner area, it gets the bottom, and then I draw it out onto the lid. I want a white lid. That's what I'm doing. Stay close to the lash line at first, and then go ahead and go over the whole lid. Make the little oval. And you can go on the outsides just to make sure you have something to blend into. It's an idea. Again, I'm doing the same thing on this side. And I'm again patting it into the pores and then coming down. And I reload